Imagine a common kitchen staple being linked to a significant health risk. This is exactly what recent scientific findings suggest about one of our favorite potato dishes. French fries, a beloved snack around the world, might be doing more harm than good when it comes to your health. A groundbreaking study published on August 6 in the BMJ reveals that consuming French fries just 3 times a week could increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes by a staggering 20%. Interestingly, the same study found that eating the same amount of potatoes prepared in other ways, such as boiled, baked, or mashed, did not significantly raise the risk. But here's where it gets controversial. The research also discovered that swapping any type of potatoes for whole grains could actually lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. On the flip side, replacing potatoes with white rice was associated with a higher risk. Potatoes are a rich source of essential nutrients like fiber, vitamin C, and magnesium. However, they are also high in starch, which gives them a high glycemic index. This characteristic has long been linked to a greater likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes. Until now, scientists had not thoroughly investigated how different cooking methods or the specific foods that potatoes replace in the diet might affect their overall health impact. To fill this gap, researchers delved into how various potato preparations, boiled, baked, mashed, and French fries, affect the risk of type 2 diabetes. They also explored the effects of substituting potatoes with other carbohydrate-rich foods, such as whole grains and rice. The study drew on extensive data from over 205,000 U.S. health professionals who participated in 3 large studies spanning from 1984 to 2021. At the outset, none of the participants had diabetes, heart disease, or cancer. They completed detailed dietary questionnaires every 4 years, providing a wealth of information for the researchers to analyze. Over nearly 40 years of follow-up, 22,299 individuals were diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. After accounting for various lifestyle and dietary factors known to influence diabetes risk, the researchers found that for every 3 weekly servings of total potatoes, the rate of type 2 diabetes increased by 5%. For every 3 weekly servings of French fries, the rate jumped by 20%. However, similar consumption of baked, boiled, or mashed potatoes did not show a significant increase in risk. The study also revealed that replacing 3 weekly servings of total potatoes with whole grains could lower the type 2 diabetes rate by 8%. Substituting baked, boiled, or mashed potatoes with whole grains reduced the rate by 4%. And replacing French fries with whole grains decreased the rate by 19%. On the other hand, replacing total potatoes or baked, boiled, or mashed potatoes with white rice was associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. It's important to note that this is an observational study, meaning it cannot definitively prove cause and effect. The researchers acknowledge that other unmeasured factors might have influenced their results. Additionally, most participants were health professionals of European ancestry, so the findings may not be universally applicable to other populations. Despite these limitations, the researchers concluded that the relationship between potato intake and type 2 diabetes risk varies depending on the specific foods used as replacements. Their findings align with current dietary recommendations that emphasize the importance of incorporating whole grains into a healthy diet to prevent type 2 diabetes. Are potatoes back on the plate? Actually, it depends, according to the researchers. A linked editorial points out that the preparation method and the replacement food are crucial considerations when advising the public or shaping policy. While baked, boiled, or mashed potatoes can be part of a healthy and sustainable diet due to their relatively low environmental impact, whole grains should still take precedence. The editorial calls for more studies from diverse populations that account for both preparation methods and substitution analysis. What do you think? Should we rethink our love for French fries, or is there room for moderation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.